Hey everybody, welcome to Why Am I Yelling? I am Krista Rizzo, and today we're talking about overcoming your fear of money. I did a video last week that was getting some traction, and so I got a bunch of DMs about I don't know how to, price my product, and I don't, feel good about money, and I'm afraid of it, and I feel like I'm lacking, and all these kinds of things. And so I decided, you know what? That's a pretty, static money story. A lot of people are afraid of it. And it's something that I've had to overcome since starting my business and really in my life because I was not brought up to be respectful of money in the way that I respect it and appreciate it now. I was always, I was kind of taught that people with money were better than I was, or more successful than I am, or arrogant or greedy, and money is the root of all evil and it's a bad thing. And when you look at it from those points of view, you don't treat it like it's your friend. And quite honestly, treating it like it's your friend is how you're going to get more of it, how you're going to feel confident in your appreciation of it and your acceptance of it and your want and desire for more of it. And it's not bad to want money, right? We all want to be able to pay our bills. We all want to be able to eat. We all want to be able to put shoes on our feet. We all want to be able to send our kids to, camp or let them play soccer. We don't have to make millions and millions of dollars to feel like, oh my gosh, I like money. For some of us, we're just trying to make ends meet. I started my business almost 5 years ago, and I'm still, catching up to where I was when I left the corporate space. And so for me, I had to overcome my fear of money pretty quickly, or else I realized I was going to always be chasing it. And you don't want to be chasing it. You want it to be coming to you available at an available rate where you feel like, okay, I can keep doing what I love to do because I know that I'm going to get another client or I'm going to be consulting with this or I'm going to get a speaking invitation and people are going to pay me for my services. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you do what I do. You could be a business owner. You could be somebody who's got a side hustle. You could be somebody who is working a 9 to 5, but you still are afraid of not having enough. And when you let go and learn how to move through that mentality, it allows you to focus on the positive side of money. Money's energy. It is an exchange for goods and services. It is fun. And if you look at it from that perspective, instead of, oh my gosh, I never have enough, and oh my gosh, how am I going to pay the bills, and oh my gosh, it's all bad, then you're going to sit in the bad space. But if you say, hey, look at this, I am so grateful. I had just got paid $200 from this client. I can now, pay my phone bill and go get have a dinner with my kids, or I can put toward this vacation that we want to have, or I can invest in myself and my business, or whatever it is, your well-being, your self-care, whatever it is, make it a positive thing. Turn it into, I just got my paycheck. I am so grateful that I am paid for the services that I do for my job. And now I'm going to send this money energetically out into the universe in a positive way, and I'm going to pay this and I'm going to invest in that and I'm going to use this for this. And I'm going to be grateful that I have the opportunity to do that. Rather than sitting in the oh, woe is me mode, sit in the, oh, I'm so grateful and so happy that I get to use money to be able to do this. Dot, dot, dot. You fill in the blank. If you're coming from a space of lack, you will always come from that space. But if you come from a space of knowing that it will always be available to you, that you will always have the opportunity to make money, you will always have the opportunity to attract money. And when I say attract money, I mean attract clients, attract people into your life who can help you invest your money, attract people into your life who are doing it in a way that you are interested in learning, right? continually educate yourself about finance and how to spend money and how to save money and where to put your money. This is all new to me really in the last 5 years because I've always, had somebody investing in my 401k and savings and things like that we don't touch. But since I've started my own business, I've had the opportunity to really look at my own finances and say, okay, I'm willing to have X amount of debt in order to be able to build my business, but nothing more than that. And now I have to figure out how to pay that and work toward advancing my personal well-being and my business and improving on that. And when you're okay with making certain investments because you know that you're going to reap a reward on the end, but you have the means to be able to take care of it all, this is all great news, right? So, last year I made an investment to get some more business coaching, and it was a pretty big investment, and I knew that it was going to cost me, you know I had some money saved, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to do this and I'm going to pay it off and I'm going to make sure that I take care of this, and I'm going to learn all these things. And from that investment I was able to get on a TED stage, and I was able to pivot in my business and start working with more corporate clients, and now it has led to consulting contracts and more speaking engagements down the road. I've just, I'm in conversations to have, more. And so when you have the expectation that good things are coming to you and that you are worthy of what you're asking for and what you're desiring and what you feel like you're worth, or you're worth, and you appreciate it, that's when stuff starts to happen. That's when you see, oh my gosh, you get a random phone call or a random email from somebody who says, hey, I saw you, or I heard about you, or I really want to learn more about what you offer. That's a really great feeling. So look at money as your friend. Look at it and say, hey, thank you for being here. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for being available to me. And thank you for coming into my life so I have the ability to do all of the things that I want to do. And if you want more of it, because everybody wants more of it, so we can do bigger and better and make a bigger impact. And, for me, it's expanding my business and writing another book and all of the things that I want to be able to do with more as I, get more. Never lose sight of the fact that you are appreciative of that. And never lose sight of the fact that you have the means and you have the ability to do more with it and get more of it if you are appreciative of it, and if you project that out into the universe and you say, hey, you know what? I'm worth this. And I know I'm worth this. And so I'm going to attract these clients by focusing my attention over here. And those are the ones who are going to pay me the money that I deserve. I'm not going to continue to discount my services and discount my worth because I'm afraid of taking the next step. And that's another thing. Like, a lot of times we're afraid to take the next step and ask for more because that just means bigger things for us. And that can be a scary thing sometimes. So evaluate your past money story and think about when you were a kid and how your parents taught you about money and who you were around and the way they spoke about money, and the people that you're around now and how they treat money and they live in it, because money is often a taboo subject. And so we don't talk about how much we make or how much we this. And there are people out there who, publicize things like, oh, I had a $20,000 month last month. And I call bullshit on a lot of that. So I never tell people how much I make. I just get excited when I get a new client because I know that that's what I'm worth. So that's awesome, right? So it's not about publicizing and feeling weird about money. It's about appreciating it, and it's about using it for your benefit and in your behalf. So I hope this was helpful for you. And if you need more tips and you want more tools, hit me up at Krista@whyamiyelling.com, or head over to whyamiyelling.com and get on the email list, because I share these kinds of tools every single month in my newsletter. We'll see you on the flip side. Have a great day, everybody.